Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we're doing more with Ultimate Dragons, the skill for the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon that lets you search a poly for just 2 Blue Eyes in your hand. We've pretty much used a generic Blue Eyes deck, but we've worked in Odd Eyes with just 1 normal Odd Eyes Dragon and 3 Sabers. This way really, it just gives your Sage a lot more freedom. You can normal summon a Sage with a White Stone of Ancients, and then get that 0 attack boy off the field with a much stronger monster. That way you're not as vulnerable. Works out pretty cool. But it's still Ultimate Dragons, guys, so we're relying on a poly and a fusion. But this deck has another little trick up its sleeve in Dragon's Mirror. Dragon's Mirror is going to enable us to do Twin Bursts with just 2 Blue Eyes in the grave. We can obviously make another Neo's Ultimate after we make 1 Neo's Ultimate. Pretty redundant, but it gives us tons of options. I actually really like this tech. Anytime I have this in a duel, the duel went really well. But we've also got our synchros. We work in a level 8 synchro because Odd Eyes is in fact level 7. So we get a Spark Dragon, ideally to protect one of our biggest boys. But that would have to be pretty far down the line in a duel. It's mostly just for depth. The plays you're really focusing on are Neo Blue Eyes and then maybe a Miracle 5-headed Dragon if you really need it. Other than that, you're just getting Blue Eyes to your hand, Blue Eyes on the field, Odd Eyes on the field. He does have an effect where if he destroys a monster, you get to destroy another monster. You can sneak that as some monster removal. Vermilion comes out pretty consistent, and Hey True Nate just makes for those OTKs with Ultimate Dragons, guys. It's pretty easy. Odd Eyes does help. Odd Eyes honestly helps with Sage a lot. I really didn't think Odd Eyes would do much for the deck over Cosmo Brain or something like that. But it actually does. I'd say it is worth the slot because it just lets your Sage be crazy. Go ahead and normal summon that Sage. He's not vulnerable anymore. Works out pretty cool, and it's actually some pretty interesting duels with Dragon's Mirror. I might add more Dragon's Mirror. Who knows? We'll see. Very cool duels. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here's Nikiza. We're going second. She's using Millennium Puzzles. We gotta show them Ultimate Dragons. She's gotta show us balance. So we're starting with our Dragon's Mirror. We have an Odd Eyes, but nothing to do. This is pretty much a break. But we're fighting Dark Magician. So Hey True Nade is gonna eat up a balanced Dark Magician very, very well. And this is what I was talking about, guys. Sage with Odd Eyes lets your Sage be much crazier out there. He's not as vulnerable. See, with the Hey True Nade, he has to use his navigation. Now he's all ours. We search our White Stone of Ancients. Get rid of our Odd Eyes. Here I make a little bit of a misplay. I should have attacked into the Kaiku and just destroyed the Dark Magician, but I did the opposite for less life point damage. It obviously doesn't make a difference because with Ultimate Dragons, you're looking for those big OTKs. So here we use Cards of Consonance to get rid of that Stone of Ancients we searched last turn. We go into a Melody. Now guys, why did I throw away a Blue Eyes to search my 2 Blue Eyes for a poly? Why didn't I throw away the Sage? You're about to see. So we go with the Ultimate Dragon effect. We use our Stone of Ancient from the graveyard. Now that Blue Eyes is right back to our hand, and we keep the Sage in our hand. 3 Blue Eyes from the hand. That's a Neos Ultimate. We have our Odd Eyes already on the field, so Neos Ultimate can't use his effect, and he gets hit by a Floodgate anyway. But check this out, guys. Dragon's Mirror, banish that Neo out the field, banish 4 others from our graveyard. That's a 5-headed dragon, guys. To the battle phase, hit him for 5k, absolutely crazy stuff. Alright guys, here's Zane Truesdale. We're going second versus our boy. He's got a Cyber Dragon sleeve, but a Silent Magician map. Here he sets 2 back row, 1 monster. We have Card of Consonance with a Stone of Ancients already in our hand, 2 Sages now. Have our Odd Eyes in our hand, which is unfortunate, but we can still summon our Saber Dragon. We search another Stone of Ancients with that normal summon, and now get rid of that Sage for a much more aggressive play. Imagine just having a 0 attack Sage there, guys. But again, we do have the double Sage, so we could have brought out a Blue Eyes. But imagine we didn't. Odd Eyes would have saved us. Here we banished a Cosmic Cyclone. Very unfortunate with our Stone of Ancients. Summoning a spirit. Here our boy special summons a Cyber Dragon, brings a beer with him. Herald of Abyss. We choose our poor Spirit of White. He can't have a follow-up, and we're ready to go. No cards in our boy's hand. We poly 2. That's a Twin Burst. So how are we gonna do this? All we gotta do really is just play around with our Stone of Ancients, bring out the Sage. That's a Blue Eyes, or discard the Sage. That's a Blue Eyes. Stone of Ancients gotta give us that Spirit of White in our hand just because. Now, we're swinging first with the Saber Dragon. He destroys the Cyber Dragon, destroys the Veer, and we have 2 swings at lethal. A little bit of overkill considering he didn't have anything in his hand, but great stuff, guys. Alright, here's the Carly Carmine. We're going second. Going for a rank down, but we don't catch a rank down. Using Ultimate Dragons. He's at 21 cards. Odd Eyes in our hand, not what you want to see, but we have a card of Consonance follow up. He sets a card. Get another Stone of Ancients. Third Stone of Ancients. Stone of Ancients in the end phase brings out our Blue Eyes. He went with our Prismatic in the middle of Blast Blue Eyes. He sets another face down. That's complicated. So we're gonna have to make some plays. First off, we use our skill to get a free poly. Use that free poly for, look at that, guys. Look at the animal play I just made. I just threw my whole hand away. I threw away an Odd Eyes, Stone of Ancient, a Blue Eyes, an Odd Eyes, and a Blue Eyes for the 5-headed dragon without using any of my field. Now, I flip up my Stone of Ancient with the Blue Eyes. That's a Vermilion Dragon mech, guys. What on earth am I doing? I'm going for the Hail Mary. I'm trying to destroy a face down with my Vermilion, then destroy the second face down with my Vermilion, and swing for a 5k lethal. Totally animal play. I could have made way other plays, but it turns out we're fighting Gravekeepers, so he's going to stop my Hail Mary for just 1 turn with this floater. Nobleman floats out a Spy. Now our 5-headed dragons are gonna take out the Spy, giving him a Priestess. That's not too scary to see. Here comes our Spirit of White. I bring out the Spirit of White just because we have the Blue Eyes in hand and he can maybe dodge a Descendant if he gets some Descendant destruction going. But searches a Spiritualist. No idea why, because Supernaturalist is no match for a 5-headed dragon like whatsoever. There's no way he could get that high. I used to run Gravekeepers with really heavy monsters for fat Supernaturalists, and they still have no chance of getting up to 5k. And our boy's 5k, so you literally can't swing over him. Every affinity can't touch him. So here we go a Spirit of White to destroy the Priestess. That lowers the Supernaturalist. So we bring out our Blue Eyes, swinging over the Supernaturalist. Now let's hit him for 5k with the 5-headed memes, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are fighting New Colin, Harmonica Colin. We're both going for a rank down. Only one of us will rank down. Ultimate Dragons. Well, you know this deck ain't gonna rank down. It's getting some rank ups, but no rank downs. We're gonna normal summon our Sage. What would normally be a bad play, we can do with Odd Eyes. Well, I guess, imagine we didn't have the second Sage, because with the second Sage, we could have brought out a Blue Eyes. But here, I want to just go with the Odd Eyes, mill the other Odd Eyes out of our deck. We get a Dragon's Mirror, guys, so we're going to Hatronade our boy here. We're going to normal summon our Stone of Ancients, use our Sage to throw that boy away. That's a Blue Eyes, guys. Now, do we dare do it? Nope, we're going to leave it there. It's Infernity. We're going to save our Dragon's Mirror, hit him for just 3k damage. He has a lot of cards in his hand thanks to that Hatronade. In the end phase, we bring out another Blue Eyes thanks to our Stone of Ancients. He draws and has to realize he takes the rank down. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's the Joey Wheeler versus Kaiba. Going for a rank up. This deck was clapping, guys. Odd Eyes is just so aggressive so quickly. Your opponent really has to focus on him, and then he can't really handle his business when the big boys come out. So here we got 2 Odd Eyes. We're going to normal summon our Sage, search our Stone of Ancients. We have a card of Consonance waiting. That's +2 into another card of Consonance. Nothing to feel in though. So we go our Odd Eyes over the Sage. Now we're able to swing. It's some bird. Hayabusa Knight. I think we just got that card. He's able to attack twice. We bring in our Spirit of White. Banish a Cosmic Cyclone. Unfortunate miss there. Here our opponent hits us with 1 Offering to the Doom. 2 Offering to the Doom. That better be a pretty good card in your hand. It is another monster that attacks twice, so this guy has a clear game plan. But if you're trying to do something with just suicide attackers, you're better off using that Queen Jester deck. It's probably better than whatever he was trying to do with that Hayabusa and this Zapper. But yeah, took him out right when he shows the Polys, guys. He didn't want to see the big boys. He had nothing to really stop him after that Odd Eyes. He was just going for some OTKs, and we beat him to the punch. But Odd Eyes really does help this deck, honestly. When Odd Eyes first came out, I'm like, I don't want to just plug this into a Blue Eyes deck, but it works so well with Sage. It's really worth it. And Dragon's Mirror, guys, I was in love with it in this deck. It's so much fun. You'll usually use it logically and bring out like a Twin Burst Dragon when you're not doing as well to get your full combos. But I had to put in the 5-headed dragon for the means, guys. It was too great. Made for great duels. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.